So hello everyone to another advent calendar episode here in the last campfire, and we shall go ahead and try to solve the rest of this misty location, and then however far we go after that. What are you? You are just something to carry indeed. Probably put you into here. This way though, because we can't otherwise actually get up, but we can clearly get you up on this thing. Yep. That's cool. There's someone in there too? Question mark. But we need you down, so that's where we need to get you into. Who be you?
The stranger spoke. You know, part of me didn't want to be found. I said some things I shouldn't have.
It happens to everyone sometimes, I'd say.
And now I'm lost. And it's too late.
That's how it sometimes is. That is how it is. As sad as it be. Alright, let's then go back down. Nothing more to it. Then I guess we open a way to there with this help. Ooh, there's something there too. There's so many little locations with more of this journal diary notices, entrances. I have to try to remember all of them. And there's one that I need to go and get. There's one. There's another one. Melody Cave, the Swords of Sadness. Pretty name. You have a feather too, don't you?
The skeleton looked peaceful. Held tightly in its hand was a red feather.
That's...
The skeleton held tightly in its hand was a red feather.
That doesn't seem promising to me. Exactly. How do I get that? A lanthorn, a sacred instrument with the power to move the world. Okay.
The statue spoke. Just as it once moved the hearts of the forlorn, the instrument you now hold has the power to move the world around you.
Interesting. So, we'll see how that exactly means.
Another before you took great effort to hide it deep within this riddle.
Okay, well, I guess we gotta be practicing it in here after all now. How it will be.
The lanthorn began to glow.
Oh, it is about these somehow. Oh, you can move it. Because they have those lantern parts, that's why you can move them. So then we should just be, yeah, like this, able to move us just straight up into here. Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Ember found a secret note from the Wanderer. Something beckons. This place is not home. I trace the map in my head, recite the older myths. I have to move on.
Okay, that solves a lot when you can do that there. No. You can't go through that though, can you now? This is of course how I can solve it, because I can just go on top of it. So then it's going to be easy to get us back into here after all. Well, that's cool. That is a cool thing indeed. But I don't think it has anything to do with any of the places in here exactly. Yeah, that is just on the other side there, so I can't get to it. And I don't think there was anything more in here, right? Nope, don't think so. But can anyway look through the map even a little bit easier with the help of this thing. Like now we can actually move this into here, and then we don't need to worry about it on how to try to get to this. That looks like something we would need to open too, though.
Ember found a lost message.
Yes, sir.
The smell of hot broth and hearty stew wafts across the swamp. By the cook's pot I meet another. They are on their own path, but we promise to meet again.
Mm-hmm. There was talk about that stew before too, so... I don't think we can go down here though, so we can't straight from here try to get there. Which is fine. It's interesting though, there's still that over there. I like...
There was one last place to reach on the map.
Well, kind of more, if you think about it. Huh, are these different looking now? That's the one that I got, but there's like more in there. Let's try this at least, if that could help us in any way. Let's try this for the fun of it. This sort of a setup, because I'm not 100% sure about everything in here. At the very least, because this can supposedly move, but I'm not sure what it supposedly would be meaning. Oh, this can turn. Right. That explains it. I was like... No, exit. I was wondering that what does this exactly mean, but this way then one would be basically able to go through this part. Which is very interesting. But now obviously enough I have just that there, which is totally fine. I didn't try to solve everything so that I could get everywhere. I wanted to try to see about the part on the left. If I can somehow through here now reach it. I should be able to actually, because this is the part where I can go down. Go down, my good sir. Even this should be somehow able to move. But where did the thing go that I tried to get into? Was it actually then part of this map still? Yes, it is. There it is. This is the one.
Inside was a scrap of journal. In the orchard, I meet the stranger from the cook's fire. A stranger no longer. Together we fill their satchel. Food and memories for the road ahead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. We got this though. That's important. And we don't need to go there. We have been there. So that is not essential. But a couple of these different maps we can do quite a variety of things with as such. So that is still specifically the location we haven't been in, and I would want to be able to get into that spot too, to be honest. Honestly, this is one of the easier ways to probably have access to everywhere in there. And maybe this way then. There shouldn't be anything over in those directions after all, I'd say. So I guess this should work. Sometimes like, how do I actually exit this spot? I've already turned you, which is... No, I don't think that there's anything. I can't see at least that I would be able to reach there anyway, and it doesn't quite look like a spot where there would be this sort of a thing. Then we can climb down here. Then we can just take you into here. There we go. The big marsh.
Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist.
Mm-hmm. That's the horn. How can it be use you? Interesting. You can just be moved completely into a different location. Well, we can't get into this side otherwise, right? So yeah, makes sense that you will be useful there more so than anywhere else. Makes sense. Yes, there's nothing exactly actually that we can do here. I guess also up there could be useful. Can I take you up here? No, I don't think so though. So then I cannot actually use you to try to get into here even. We should look into here first though, if possible. But I don't... Oh, that's a big. This is a big march, so to speak. I'm not sure how to get there exactly, but we'll see, I guess, slightly later. Oh, from here apparently. Slide.
Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun.
That's good nonetheless. Okay, and that's going to be making us the path. Back, yep. Pig.
A sleeping pig. Trotters in the air.
Mm-hmm.
They looked happy.
Mm-hmm. That's good. You look
The plant
weird.
looked like it could take a hand off.
Yep.
And it was in Ember's way.
That's not nice of you. Not nice of you at all. Oh, we feed it some very bad plant? Question mark.
The fruit was giving off a sickly sweet smell.
Maybe we would have talked some more or that story, but oh well. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess need more of them. Not more, but we need to actually do something during that time. Then I just thought that it would kill it, but it did not kill it. Sure we didn't. I don't think I could do anything with the pig here with it.
The plant looked like it could take her, and it was in Ember's way.
Yeah, but it got through this already so fast, basically. Is there anything I can interact here with this? I don't think so. No sirrees. No sirrees. Alright. What else could I do with it though? I guess we have the back here. Yeah. I guess we can try and check what the pig thinks, even though I doubt it will care about it. Come here, pig. You're a nice little pig. Eat this plant. Yay!
Ember chuckled. The dangerous plant was no match for a hungry piggy.
Good job, little piggy. You're a very nice little piggy. I had to give it another one, just for the fun of it. Smash. You're welcome, piggy. I doubt that we need to take them forward from there. I would presume at least. Hey, there you are again. And you're again fleeing from us. Very sad. Interesting. Interesting things over here. We can push that down on the other side, yeah. But what can we I was thinking that we probably can somehow interact with this. And yes, it's the case. There you go. Coolio. We have a way forward. Can't get there though.
A hideous odor filled the air.
Why? There's another peak. Interesting different music too. Mud. That's a lot of stuff.
And suddenly, the reason was obvious.
That's a huge peak. That is a really big peak. Why am I using a television? What am I using a television for? Surely you won't be mad at me, Big.
The pig inhaled a giant snort of air.
Okay.
Wait, what's that delicious smell?
I don't know.
Ember shuffled nervously.
Surely not us.
Other embers fed me treats.
Oh.
But then stopped. You feed me now.
I'll try to get you something to eat, I guess. Can I open this? No, I cannot. I see you there again. God damn it. What can I interact with? Yeah, I can take you here. So, let's do that first and foremost.
The Wanderer's Diary.
Indeed.
An ancient throne sits empty. No one remains to guide or protect, but we do not mind. My companion shelters with me now. We cannot help those left behind.
Well, I can give this to the pig. You want this? Throw it.
As the pig chewed, a light grew in its belly. Fruity, fresh, but tastes a lot like mud.
Aw.
But what I want is
Okay.
something with more crunch.
Alright, good to know. More crunchy.
The pig would eat anything. Ember just needed to find more.
Anything, just more. Well, I don't think that it's that good for me to find that thing exactly. But more you say. You are somebody. Sadly, I cannot move this. Not from this angle at the very least. What could I move with you? Not that much, to be honest. It's very unfortunate because this would be the way the moving and making a way for us, but I don't see how to do that otherwise right now. Well, let's check this direction at least. More crunch, eh? That barrel can be rolled.
The skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it.
Maybe. It is more crunch. Ooh, that's a big fireplace. That's our next fireplace, clearly enough. We need to set it up for a certainty. Do you want this big? It definitely has crunch. I'd say this absolutely has some crunch. Maybe you like bones. I'm trying to just straight put it into there when I actually need to talk.
And with each thing it ate, the light grew even brighter.
Wow.
crunchy, embery. Not much meat, bit too bony.
But at least it was crunchy.
But what I want is a flavor with more spark.
Alright, so a little bit more flamey specifically.
Perhaps if Ember could satisfy the pig, they might be more helpful.
Well, yeah, that's what I would be hoping for certainty. It's definitely why we're doing this. More.
Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked long cold, but ready to be lit.
But I don't think I can just straight up lit it. Or
the
can
ghost
I?
said, "Speak and I will listen."
Hello, ghost. Where am I?
This is the hollow marsh. Here hope was consumed before it could flourish. You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn.
I'll never lose hope.
Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
I want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them.
Help me.
Down steps to your east, travel the path south, watching a pig grow unhappy, a forlorn lost hope.
Ah. So even that way, the forlorn lost hope because of that. That's a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get this down, at least for the future. As a frog. But something fiery was the one that it specifically said. So I wouldn't say we have right now anything here visible that is the... Well, I don't know if it exactly said fiery, but yeah, this is where we can go in the future. Not yet. We have a lot to do before we can try to move onwards. That's for sure. Let's go down first here then. Try to see what's the situation in here exactly. Okay. Not sure what to do with that part. I was thinking that we can move it, but what's the purpose of it? Where would we need it? It's not like we can still try to move into there. I wish I could see exactly where we would need it, but I don't. I don't see. Okay, there's another one actually. That's very interesting. But there's no point going back in there. Is there some point to having this on top of these two spots? Kinda doubt it too, but that's the best thing that I can see here right now that has something interesting overall. Yeah, something happened at least. Okay, a secret diary entry.
Ember found the Wanderer's diary. We stop by the warmth of another campfire. The guardian spirit provokes us, asks what we hope to resolve. I do not understand the question. My companion is silent.
They did have a companion, though I'm not sure what type of a companion, but some kind of a companion. How many of those have I found actually? There was like 42. 14 out of 42. It's not too bad. Decent amount of found at the very least. Not the best, not the worst. I guess that frog could be taken there too, but I would think that there has to be something else taken to him first than a goddamn frog, surely. Frog statue. Okay, I'm going somewhere. This is the same area basically where the frog is, or the beak. Oh, that's a small little beak. Okay. Just stared at it for a while. Okay, what's down here then? Just going from one place to the other. Okay. Another one
Amber
of these.
uncovered a journal entry.
15.
Naughty piggy, simple piggy, so easily teased with fruit. They are no help until they are fed. A few grow fat, wobbling on their trotters.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I can interact with much in here. I can in there, but I was there already, surely. I think so, considering... Yep. I'm happy in there, surely. Okay. I guess I'll just go there. Oh yeah, this is the spot where I can push this tree down. Yes. Cool. So that's done. And now we are on this other side here. Great. Coolio. I can actually help them. Or try to help them.
The stranger had come so very far.
This at least gets me into here. Guess I can check what help this can do or be. I cannot interact with those parts specifically. Can I get you on top of the other one? I could. Not sure how useful it is, but I can. Alright, where do I want to have you guys? Yeah, this way I could get you all the way into here. Right. Coolio. Now that's very nice to know. I can go there at the very least. Does it go down? Yes, it does. That's what I expected. Yeah, I can't go there myself yet either. I didn't mean to do that. Was there anything else I can interact with in here? I don't think so. Nope. It's just these two. So basically need to be having into here and then would need to get somehow into there. Nope, nope, nope. Doesn't help me that much. Which I'm not surprised that it doesn't. Unless I can somehow push you into there now, but I cannot still do so. And I can't, I'm not strong enough to be there myself on this button, correct? So yeah, and I couldn't even reach it after all. Like, yeah, that's annoying that I accidentally make it fall. That's annoying. Like, it's almost in there from there. Ah, and then I accidentally again managed to do that. Which I certainly didn't mean to do. That doesn't do anything though. That specific part. Like trying to figure it out. Okay, this way. I was like trying to think, how do I do this? But yeah, this way now. Now I can push you into here. Cool. Yep, now you're not even needed in that spot actually. And, well, I basically rather should go into this platform in the meantime, so that then I'm already in position to get on top of that completely. Actually, I probably should just
They
in
felt
case.
the air beneath them, the distance ever widening.
Let's just bring this with us too, because why not? Like if we for some reason need it still higher up here, and we do. I'd say we absolutely do indeed need it. Just go straight. No, 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 no. You can go from here, my good friend. And then we have a bridge for us that we just have to
It was such a long way down.
As long as I didn't fail that. Hello. One of these small ones to be saved. At the very least.
A resolve stirred within the stranger. Just a few more steps. It can't be much further.
At least the campfire where you can feel better, is it? And you will be pushed there, so we have an easier way. Do I need to feed the small big to the big big? That would seem kind of sad. But clearly we can get the small big from there. So I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do. Follow, Piggy. We have to at least test it. I don't know, man. Oh yeah.
No, I want something different. You feed me now.
I can't feed you at least this way, the big though. Even though it would seem logical that I should be able to. Yep, nope. Can't move you into there. Oh well. I'm not sure then. Like, I thought that it probably is a little bit too barbaric to try to feed a pig to a pig, but still. What about in here? Can I somehow move something in here so that I could try to get there? I can see one in there. But this barrel is kind of like on the way to the being able to go down on this ladder, so I have to check. Maybe it's like behind the beak then. Why is that frog statue moved all the way into here? It wasn't here before, right? Why are you here? What's in here?
Through the mist, Ember could feel they were being watched.
Well, yeah. You don't say. I can't look through their future, though. Or try to get something else moved in there. Why do I need this, though? I guess I might as well try to see what the freaking big things of this. And I have no idea what else they might... Oh. Is there a reason to put you into there? There is a couple of these goddamn frogs though, so there has to be some other type of way to use them. Surely. But what? Well, not sure. Not sure about these goddamn frogs. What's with them? Let's run here and check into this area. Anyway. Before we try to take those frogs to them. To the pick. Another big one over there on top. Can't move you. Can move that. I guess that's exactly what I have to move. Yeah, probably. At the start to be able to get there on top. So, what's this? Oh. Okay. Can I not do something with this? You'd think that I should be able to pick it up. Can I get on top of here? I wish that I could see this area better, but I can't exactly see it that well. Well, from here, obviously enough, I can go at least back on top. This alone couldn't be enough. No service. Not for that. Run! Okay, it stays where I get it. At the very least, that's good.
Hidden away was a scrap of journal. Hands encircled around the evening fire, merry lanthorn tunes, singing out the promises of old. Will home be as we remember?
I cannot say. For a certainty. Have no idea if it would be. Is there a reason to then take it that high? Another frog statue too. Was this... I don't think there really is a reason. But I guess there also isn't really a reason not to, per se. Huh. Is there a secret here? Well. Oh no, I know. I can at least bring into that then the piece to bring all the way into here so that I can get into that. As in the piece that I can control with my music. I'm not sure otherwise if there is that much other uses, but at least that. Then it just needs to be later on dropped all the way down, but for now I think I should be able to take it into here. Yeah. Sure can. All the way back on top. Need to see more into here. That's just a long journey just for the purpose of getting one more of those diary entries, but you know, you kind of gotta have to go and at least try to get it. Oh yeah, I can't have you there yet. I need to be able to actually climb into there. That's a little bit too early. One more. Yes, there we go.
Ember found a scrap of journal.
Mm-hmm.
The lanthorn wards off ghosts and fear. It shapes the world as we wish it. I urge my companion to rest, but still they stare into the fire.
I guess their companion wasn't doing the best. Alright, that's all that I need here for this. I wish I could move it, honestly, but it doesn't seem like I can.
The orchard gate was locked and needed a key.
Don't have a key, no service.
The stranger said excitedly, "I've not heard a lanthorn play in a long time."
Well, now you have.
Magical sound a lanthorn makes. Your whole body moves.
Woohoo!
Let me tell you, I plays a good lanthorn.
Alright. I think I play pretty good too. Honestly. Our character anyway. Then just how to get into some of those areas down is a good question. Which I have no idea about. There's another freaking frog statue. Alright. I don't need you there anymore, that's certainly true. Now I would need you in this direction, but... what's the place where you're going to be the most useful right now at the start? Not really sure. Doesn't really feel that you alone can necessarily help us that much, but... maybe... like, I guess... can you somehow help us get from there to this side? Which I didn't think about. Yeah, you can. Yep, so that's what I have to do first. Then you have to help us into here. And then into here. There we go. Then we can put this down. And help still you today. I guess after that we should be ending, unless I can't figure this out at all in a relatively short amount of time. Kingling.
The stranger puzzled over their journey.
Or we end here in the puzzle. I'm not sure if it saves into the puzzle or not, but it's not that difficult for me to get back into here. So I guess we'll end here for today, and tomorrow we shall continue. We will see where we go. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow for more. So see you then. Bye bye.